Hello and welcome everyone, long time no see. I'm back today with another episode of Action Figure Unboxing and Review. And today's episode is really very special to my heart. And that's because I love Harry Potter. I love the entire series. Honestly speaking, I've not got around to reading the books yet, but I love the movies. I've grown up watching Harry Potter, so this one here is really special. And what we have today is a figure by S.H. Figuarts, and that's of Ron Weasley of the Golden Trio. And the box art, you can see that it's really premium looking. It has a window that shows a Ron with his accessories, and there you see the cute little mouse that turns out to be Peter Pettigrew. And we have the books and the broom and a couple of hands in an alternate faceplate, I guess. And then we have this his name along with the branding of his Figuarts on the other side. And on the back, we have a box art with the figures and the poses that we can have with this figure. Here we can see the two alternate faceplates. So you can think of it as a checklist. And the other side, we have printed image of the action figure. And on the top, we have a window, just like in the front. And on the bottom, we have the pricing and probably the serial numbers, which includes the branding, and you can see Bandai. A genuine doubt that I have is something. I don't understand the difference between Bandai and Tamashii Nations and S.H. Figuarts. It must be something like they are a parent and a child relation, but then I'm not really sure what it is. Probably I'll have to go back and check what it is. So yeah. To conclude, this is Ron Weasley's action figure based on the movie Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It is totally licensed by WB, Wizarding World and Harry Potter. So there you have all the information. And I think I'm late to the party. I think this released a couple of years back, probably 7-8 years back. So I'm not really sure if this would be interesting to the folks out there. Yeah, I'm doing things in my time. So let's get it unboxed and have a look at the figure. Okay, so I see there are two decks of accessories. One on the top, the main accessories with his figure, the brooms and all that. And we have a bottom deck with all the hands, swappable hands and a swappable faceplate. And alternate robe as well. So we'll get to see why that's useful in a while. So first impressions in hand, the figure, he's got a good decent weight to him, and the robe, though it's plastic, they have the creases, the folds, which looks pretty convincing for a school robe. And I got to say the face, the hair, the likeness to Ron Weasley, it's spot on. And to know that this figure has released a couple of years back and it still holds, and I'm still calling it really good. S.H. Figuarts, probably you're way ahead of your time. So good job. And there you have a closer look at the head sculpt, and you can see the likeness to Ron. And the Hogwarts uniform, man, it's really a dream that someday I'll get to wear this robe and roam around the Hogwarts school grounds. And you see this joints. They are kind of distracting, and I think I'm fine with it for the price point of this figure. I must say that one of his arms, they popped out along with the butterfly joint, so I had to heat the joint and put it back in. So be really careful when you're handling it. Not that it broke, which is a really good thing. So yeah, just be careful with it. So I tried to get this robe off, but I think that would not be a really good option because, you know, we don't have alternate hands to go along with the cardigan inside. So even if you remove the robe and have the hands, you will not have a cardigan alternate hand. So the robe should always stay, which is kind of a bummer. It would be good if they could have given alternate hands, or they could have done something for the cardigan hands. And that would be an added bonus, an alternate look for a Hogwarts uniform. But okay, if at all they want to do something in the future, now that we have the TV show coming up, it's food for thought. So let's have a look at the accessories. So the first accessory that we're going to have a look is the broomstick. It's not a Nimbus, it's a standard broomstick. and they have a decent mold, they have decent textures. It looks pretty natural to me. Not diorama natural, but yeah, it's good. The next accessory would be a set of books. They're all glued together, and not that Ron needs it really, but yeah, it's there if you want it. And we have Scabbers, aka Peter Pettigrew, and the texture for the mouse, it's really good, it's really natural, and the scale is also right. So yeah, Scabbers is a really good addition to the list of accessories of Ron Weasley. We have Ron's wand, neat, right on scale. I feel they should have added another version of the Ron, the broken one, where he breaks it when he's trying to fight the troll. That would have been a really good addition to the list of accessories. And we have an alternate faceplate. This is a sad face or an embarrassed face, I don't know. But then yeah, we have another alternate faceplate. As for the swappable hands, we have 3 sets of them, and they're very symmetrical. We have one for each side. These are the wand yielding hands, and these are the book holding hands. And this one is probably the broom holding hands. So they serve different purposes, and by default he comes with these relaxed set of hands. We have one last accessory, that is this alternate robe, and this one is for his flying poses. Since we have a broom and the broom tends to tilt a little bit, and we have this other cape which is hard plastic and doesn't bend, so they've given us an alternate robe for the flying poses, which we are about to swap and find out how they look. To swap it, first you'll have to remove these hands, so be very careful. Like I said, the butterfly joint, they might come off, so be very careful when you pop them out. And the other one too. So once you pop them out, you have this robe that comes out. Like I said, it could have been great if SH Figuarts just gave us an alternate arm along with the cardigan hands, but yeah, now you see what I'm trying to say. We are stuck with these robe hands, and we're not able to give him an alternate look just with a cardigan. So back to what we were doing. We'll just try and swap this robe. Just slide the body right inside the slot for the robe, and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. Now you see we can have the arms popped in on the sides. So now we have the alternate robe on his body that they've given us for flying poses. And now we are going to try and do a flying pose by swapping the relaxed hands, and I'm going to switch them to broom holding ones. And now we have swapped the hands, and time to get the broom. And before that, let's also try and swap his faceplate. To swap his faceplate, we'll have to first remove his head. And then you see this hair, it's actually layered, so you just remove the front part of it like that. Yeah. And then you remove this faceplate, as easy as that. And you go ahead and swap the other one. Yeah. And once you put that, you just slide this hair piece back in. There you go. And let's pop this head back onto his body. So yeah, after great difficulty, I got him to hold the broom. There we have this flying pose. That's probably Ron, very scared to ride the broom for the very first time. So now let's talk about articulation. And before that, let me quickly swap his robe back to his normal one. So like I previously mentioned, this robe is obviously going to limit his articulation. We are now about to find out how much it is going to impact it. So we are not able to like bend his knees back. That's because the robe restricts it. And forward, since we have this slit, we are able to bend it this much. And the knee, it goes beyond 90 degrees to some extent. The thigh range is pretty good. We don't have elastic diapers here, so it's going to be difficult to go beyond that. This is it. And like I said, this robe is not really helping us with articulation. The diaphragm joint, it's good, but it's of no use because of the robe again. We have toe articulation. And the ankle, we have good range of ankle articulation sideways. And I don't think front and back, we don't have much of front and back articulation for the ankle. For the arms, yeah, we can do a T-pose, and we can in fact go beyond a T-pose. No, I don't want to push my luck. So yeah, a T-pose. And for some reason, the left hand goes way above the right. So that's how it is. The elbow, it goes beyond 90 degrees. The wrist, we have a swivel, a forearm swivel. Do we have a forearm swivel? We have a forearm swivel, but it doesn't look aesthetically right because of the robe lining. So I'll put it back to normal. And about a bicep swivel, I don't think he has a bicep. It's just this elbow and this arm that rests on a shoulder joint, shoulder peg. So which swivels around. And as far as the head articulation goes, he can look up to some extent, not much. He can look down way better than he can look up. And side, yeah, that's a pretty good range for side head articulation. And he can turn around, yeah. So my final verdict would be, it is a solid figure. It's really good. I mean, this is not me talking because of my love towards Harry Potter. But yeah, I really like this figure. I did my research. I did see a couple of other brands like Mattel and a few other third-party ones, but I was not really convinced. This is the only figure that I thought I would like, and I really do like it. It's a very solid one, and I did do a little bit of stress test when I was, doing the articulation myself, and also trying to remove the arms and the legs and the diaphragms. So yeah, it held on really well. And I must say that this one is a really solid piece of work. So now it's your turn. Do let me know what you feel about this in the comments. And if you're looking to get one for yourself, I think you can get a couple of used ones because it's not really being sold anymore. So all the best. I'll meet you again with another amazing figure. Until then, bye-bye. And before you go, have a look at the montage shots. I had an amazing time posting this and getting those shots.